Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing the Outer Worlds. Last episode, we finally got rid of McRed. Yay, due to Sam. Oh my god, he's amazing. Anyway, we're here. I've got money. Oop. I have 20... How much is that? Oh my god, 28,000 bits. So, we are going to go talk to Gladys. Gladys, we've got the money.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Well, I did. I'll pay... Okay, investigated that distress signal from Roseway. Yeah, I did.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for, I'm still... Yeah.
What'd you turn up?
I found a toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
I acquired some research on Raptidin musk, but I found another buyer.
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, we know about your sugar
cookies. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught.
I found a prototype weapon schematic from Force, but I lost it.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
I think that's it.
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Yeah, I think I probably would have got more XP if I would have given it to her. My reputation increased, though. Okay, so I'll buy the Stellar Bay Navkay.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a tear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Let me see if there was anything else.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
You mentioned groundbreakers outside the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
And how do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Yep. Back to my other questions.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios.
Yeah, sure.
I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Yeah.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear.
Yep.
But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
No. Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay Navkays?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see.
I know.
I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Yep. What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
I agree 100% with that. Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Oh, thanks. Do you have a shop? That's why I thought you had a shop.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
So let me see what you've got for sale. Yeah, here we go.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay, so do you have anything for quests? Yes, you do. Asbestos mining archive cartridge. This data cartridge contains the public records of asbestos mining's outpost on Cyrilla. It can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. Like accounting figures, most companies keep two sets of data records, public and private. Wildcat miners often purchase the public records of failed mining outposts, hoping to uncover details on remaining ore vents that are too small for a corporation to consider profitable. Well, I've got the money, right? I still have 18,000, so we're going to go ahead and buy that. And then we have this battered Mardet datapad. No datapad once used by the groundbreakers Mardet's security forces. From the accumulated dust and grime, this hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Down on their luck, smugglers will often purchase old datapads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten catch of goods they can sell. It's only 171, so I'll buy it. Battered Mardet datapad. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat firefighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344, responded to a code 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in spectrum red. Drunken fool got into a scuttle with one of the engineer Tennessee's people. We tossed the rug leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 20, we already got the hammer. October 25th, 2344, so it's a couple months later. Had another run-in with the rug leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Hull heads gotta come out eventually. So did we find his body? So that is what? Okay. So that was about the yeah. No big deal. So so we do have the salvager in the sky. Speak with her. So we need to talk to her. And she is... Oh, this is the bathroom. I didn't want the bathroom.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Area analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
Wonderful brands and products.
Okay. We don't have the key card. Oh, we'd have to rent a room to get this, to get into that. I think we've already got in that one. Here we go. Can we rent a room?
Still getting acquainted? Can't go wrong if you stick to the promenade.
You mentioned sublight. Do you do business? I'll be on my way. Okay. Sorry. So we need to go. She is down here. There they are, sublight.
CNP Force Pocket. Candy macro Force Pocket.
And she is upstairs. Here we go, guys. Now that we have the nav key, oop. Oh, we can go right in now, huh? Interesting.
You weren't followed, were you?
Ha!
I hope not.
They all know you're here. I got a nav key to Stellar Bay. Is that job still up for grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor.
Cool.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What's Sublight doing in
A
Fallbrook?
few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica.
Oh, wow.
Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional, asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech.
Oh,
Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
oh my god. That's just, horrible. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm going after Alta B gas? What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
Then why do you want it? Not interested in the moment. I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes on the back of your head. Understood?
Sure. What am I looking for?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Okay. Do we have anything else to say?
Watch yourself in Stellar Bay, Captain. If you think this neighborhood is rough, Monarch will chew you to shreds.
Had questions about the Monarch job.
My guy in Stellar Bay had a lead on some salvage. Find the lead and bring it to Catherine Malin at Fallbrook. She'll take it from there.
Okay.
Mask away, contractor.
Nope. Okay. So, we gotta go back to, our ship.
Job
We need to talk-
assessment. It's a mess.
Job assessment, it's a mess. Yeah, I think it is gonna be a mess, Sam. You're right about that. So we need to go back to our ship, talk to Baravati. And then, which direction is that? Over here?
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat.
And then we have to talk to Wells. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here we need to do.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Well, you probably should have insured it then.
It
Yeah.
is. I'm just trying to make small talk.
Ain't small enough. I'm working here. Shoot.
Ain't small enough. Okay. Here we go. And then I think we're gonna go do the satellite thing. That sounded interesting. So. Oh. So I've acquired Petey. So whose room did Petey go to? Did I acquire anything else? No, I did not. So we need to... Okay, this one. Drinking... Okay, with her first night out drinking behind her, Pravati would like to talk to you on the ship. And she's normally... Here she is. So what did you think about your night out drinking?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it. Did you talk to Julie? If I know one thing, is how to stave off hangovers. Did you talk to Julian?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far. Not to ask for spoilers, but will you be drinking again tonight? Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Julia does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. Wait, is she talking about you? The Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding? Glad we wasted time drinking because Julia is bad at writing messages. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. Haha, just kidding, unless you're not. Yeah, she does like you.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Okay. What, 19,000 points for that? Wow. Okay, so I got her quest done, I'm assuming. Go have fun, Pavarti. Wow. Okay. No one got any, I'm the only one who got skills. Okay, so. The determination gives me companion's critical damage is plus 20%. But I wanted to do my talk, my dialogue, it was so bad. Lie would give me scramble duration. This would give me okay. My tech is still not up to par either. I need my science up now. Tinkering costs 50% less, so I need to get these up to 40 also. Okay, now that's at 40. So my engineering, now break down weapons and ammo for a 20% chance to extract a basic mod, which is okay, because it's just basic. But I have 5 left. Okay, this is now up to 40, so companion crit chance. It's a long ways to go to get to 60. But at least these are on 40. I have 2 left. I suppose I should put them in dialogue. Okay. Alright. We're slowly getting there. Alright, so the next thing we need to do... Don't we have to talk... didn't we have something we had to do on the terminal? The groundbreaker's backup communications relay went offline. Find Captain, okay. Lillian hasn't heard from... But I thought weapons from the void. Acquire... Review the asbestos mining archive on Hot... Yep, okay, I need to go to my terminal. I thought there was something I needed to do here.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Oh, which one's the captain?
You know the head of the family? Never shows up on screen, but everybody's scared of him? That's the boss.
Me?
And everyone's got different theories about what they're really up to? I can see that.
So you think it's me? Okay.
Something on your mind?
You got anything to say? Nope, never mind. How about you?
Good to see you, boss.
Okay, so let's go do my terminal. So do I have anything here in my... No, I don't have anything new in my bunk. Oh, that's the groundbreaker. I never noticed that before. Wow. I'm assuming we're using shuttles to get back and forth, right? How are we getting back and forth? Do I have any new messages? No, I do not. Oh, I do have some. From June, Tennessee. Pravarti, I don't do this ever, so here goes. Home. How come I got this? There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cars playing with mice, but she's coughing and hacking up sludge, 'cause there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling 'cause it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. Oh my god, that's just corny as all get out. Okay, and then there was this one about that talk we had. How come I'm seeing these? We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then, wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. We're pretty swell. You're pretty swell, Party T. Damn, you insta-spell check meet my French. Too tired, just gonna put my head down for... whatever. Okay. So, mining archive cartridge. Keyword search results. Okay. Result number 1 from the site supervisor's personal logs. So I got 4,000 XP for that. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Result number 2 from the site safety officer's incident report. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lim. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Bertha's office for now. Figure the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. Result number 3 from Barbara's coronary inquest. Given name Limo, family name Harryford, employment status indenture, contract term 35 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours. Indentured for their whole life. Wow. Approximate remaining. Time of deceasement. 1827 hours approximately. Case of deceasement. Blunt force trauma. Weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin. The facial area, to be specific about it, it's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are all out of kilter, though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. So what the hell was that all about? Okay. Okay, come on. So, weapons for the void. Acquire. After reviewing the data archived from the asbestos mining outpost on Syria, you learned that a powerful weapon was used to kill one of the miners. Search the outpost. So, that gives us a couple different things to go to Sela for. Okay, so we need to talk to Phineas. But I want to do that miner, the relay thing.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Were you?
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Put him on screen. Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Just tell me what you do. You sound like you've been on you sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
A hotbed of political activity sounds like fun. Well, where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Well, I got some questions.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Oh.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Okay, so I should probably go to his lab, right? So we can steal that one science weapon? The one that Alex was talking about? So, weapons from the void. The silent voices. I do want to do this one here, though. Because it's something different. And I think it's just a one-off. Now that the station's primary relay is going to be occluded, the backup relay must be repaired. So let's do that. I'm curious about it. So this is relay. One of several orbital relay stations used by groundbreakers communications to maintain line of sight with ships traveling the Halcyon system. So this is Monarch. We can't go there. That's locked. Yeah, let's go here. Are we there? We're there. I don't think we're gonna need... I don't think Sam is someone we're gonna take with us, but who's our last companion? Let's take Vic. I'm going to undo these. Let's take him and Felix and see what kind of information they... Yeah, but he's got fire. I don't know if we want that. Let's take Pravati and Ellie and see what kind of interplay they have. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We have... Aha. Oh, maybe I should have brought him with me. Maybe I should have brought
It's a touch
Sam.
different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
You think so? That's a hack.
Great work.
Okay, we got a terminal. Is that all we got in here? Is this terminal? Anything I can jump up on? Nope. So, auto mechanical home security control systems. Please select from the following options. Display unit status. Unit status. 0 mechanical set to charging routine. 6 mechanical set to patrol designated areas. Unit settings. Hostility level kill on site. Hostility override for owners active. List of valid owners, Alexander J. Frey. Oh, this is kind of like what I'm doing with Starfield, where you can go in there and hopefully override their security. Please select from the following options. Security routines. It's not letting me though. It's not letting me override them. Kill on site. Override for owners active. Owner. Yeah, it's not letting me. Damn! So much for hoping, right? Okay. Anything I can jump up on? Oh, that's just a second door. Everybody likes their fruity mixed stuff. Oh, examine. Frey's journal, a beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzania were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned and Dahlia was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotions I know she feels, but theirs not showed at work. Okay, you got a crush on your supervisor. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. Oh my God, you garroted her. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now, and this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delia, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she will look with a touch of crimson at her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Oh my God, how sick. Oh, how sick. Okay. You're an individual. You're in love with your supervisor. Oh, examine. Security automechanical manual. The instructions printed in this manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through from the force of whoever welded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for setting automechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled as though the owner were trying to discover some message hidden within.
I only read over your shoulder a little, but that manual looks like it's got something to do with that terminal.
Yeah, I was thinking it did too. Town and country? The hell is that? Town and country. It looked like it was an armor. It is. Leadership skills. No, okay. So let's go back to that terminal. Please select from the following options. Update security. Aha, hack 30. Begin charging cycle. Begin charging cycles for all units. Action completed. Okay. So it means they're not on patrol now, right? It means they're charging. I think that's what it's for. Let's do a save. Well, it's barred from the other side. It's over here. How come it's not going up? Oh, I can crawl. Interesting. A tactical shotgun. They're charging. Okay. Examine. I've had to, this is phrase journal escape. I've had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade. Oh my God, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who is now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I found and described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. He knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him, no. I did not hurt him, not. I had to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place, a place I can be alone. A place with no whispers. Wow. He is crazy. Okay, so how long did they stay charging? Okay, where am I trying to get to now? Oh, I'm trying to get to over. Did you get hurt or something? This takes me over here. This is all ways to sneak around.
That was quick.
Another music box. I've been getting a lot of music boxes. Okay, can we stand up? Okay, so where are we trying to get to? Examine. The source. The whispers have a source, and I have found it. Found it! I have taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. Free! As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether to teach me, through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the ether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and co-workers so much, especially Delia. Oh, no! You're a sick individual! I need to hurry up, I have a feeling. They put all this shit out here to distract you. I know it's what it is. Come on. Of course, if you just killed them all, you know, then you'd be done. Okay, so where am I trying to get to? Over here?
You gotta teach me that.
Oh, now we have something going up. Oh my god. Oh, goodness. So I can take him out from up here if I wanted. I see. Yeah. Here it is, it's in here.
Oh,
can we close the door?
He's dead, ain't he?
Oh, who came in? Come on. Somebody dead? Come on in, poor body. Who died? Oh, we got drones in here too. This is Bray. Relay control terminal passcode. Silencer. Forgive me. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. No. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson. Beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. And forgive me, Dahlia. So he had to kill himself, did he? Okay, so what is it that I got? I received a quest item, maybe? This. Passcode to access the controls for Groundbreaker's orbital relay. Oh, that's right, because he turned it off, didn't he? Is this it? Transmitter status disabled. Receiver status active. Main menu. Activate relay term. Initiating transmitter activation sequence. Routing power to transmitter array. Pathways are synced. Conducting power. Power is stable. Diagnostic reports that 26 out of 28 arrays are functionally operational. Transmitting activation ping to Groundbreaker. Ping has been received. Results. Transmitter relay activation is complete. All stored messages have successfully transferred to the physical storage device. Untransmitted messages detected in memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium, initiating copy sequence. Okay, you have gained relay transmission data. Do I now? Yep, here it is. This data cartridge contains a copy of all of the transmissions received by Relay GB-23 while it was offline. Most transmissions from Earth are received and stored on one of Groundbreaker's relay stations. Their orbit places them at the edges of the Halcyon system, making them ideal for line-of-sight transmissions from the Sol system. Okay. So now I have to go return. Where am I trying to get to? Over here. I did it all without having to fight! Okay. Wow. The silent voices. I would have got XP for killing him, but let's go back to Groundbreaker so we can get this taken care of.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
We'll just take the ones that we have selected. Oh, we're right there. Right, and
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement
are you
for the following
drinking on the
story.
job there, Edna?
Reports from concerned...
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
How much? How much? Okay, that was 13,000 XP. Still look at her drinking there. It didn't say. Here we go, bitch. You have gained... Oh, only 1,500... Well, because you know they're kind of broke here. So, I mean, I shouldn't be complaining. 1,500 is still a lot. Okay. So... back to our ship. We are going. And let us see, where do we want to go now?
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
So you're talking with Sam? You guys having some kind of weird conversation there? Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway from a Dr. Shaw, beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
You mentioned an ether wave diorama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Murder of versus the Brain Eaters, starring Ruth Bellamy.
It was the law-forsaken parasites.
It's an actual
I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Oh, God. No!
It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
So was it real?
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating.
What?
Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
As Mr. All right, Mr. What can I do for you? Boring. Ada, let's watch something else. How about I just call you Lou?
How about not?
Oh, all right, Mister. What can I do for you? Okay, Lou.
I apologize if I've struck too familiar a tone for your tastes. Let me get right to the point. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered.
Okay.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
So, Okay, so we were watching like a trailer or something, and she got killed when she really did get killed. That's just too funny. And your first thought was to come to me? And what does this have to do with me? Halcyon Helen's dead. Oh no! The chief of the savages finally got her. And your first thought was to come to me. Who, I'm not Alex Hawthorne. You don't even know who I am. And your first thought was to come to me.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Yeah. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
So, this has just gotten such a weird twist. So it's ended up being a crime game too. Okay, so we're not just looking for chemicals to bring our colonists back to life. We're also going to solve a murder. Wow. I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to the... I wouldn't know that. How would I know that? Me being frozen for 7 years, I wouldn't even know who he's talking about. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony.
2-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Okay, so they think they're talking to Alexander Hawthorne. Well, if he was just known as Alex Hawthorne and not Alexander, but Alex Hawthorne, Alex is also a female name, because they did refer to me as her. So they know I'm a female because they can see me, obviously. If they've had pictures of Alex Hawthorne, they ought to know that I'm not Alex Hawthorne. I showed them my ID cartridge, and it's going to be a male on there. I don't know. I don't get this. Gentlemen, please, as far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots. Can we get back to the point here, please? Handguns 20. Wave your gun in the air. Quit arguing or I'll start shooting. I'm gonna let them argue.
We can do this anytime you want. I'll even make an appointment. I'm sure your schedule's wide open. What with your product launch being indefinitely delayed due to unforeseen murder.
All right, Cedric. If that's how you want to behave, I have no choice but to file an official reprimand on your permanent record.
Oh boy.
Please do. I'd love an official reprimand from a failed executive. Could you do me a favor and have it laminated?
Could we please stop this nonsense?
Oh, now we've got
Captain,
third party.
I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
So it is all that goes by my traits, right? I'm assuming since I upped my science. So what if you don't up your science? How would this come about? Oh, then they would pick some other trait that you increased, I'm sure. Inspector Corinne Foley, I like the sound of that. But I can't, just how many people are involved in this communication?
Just the three of us.
Okay. So, just the three. No one else is going to jump in here unexpectedly Just checking. It's getting hard to follow this with all the arguing. No one else is going to jump in here unexpectedly?
You must excuse us. The situation on Eridanos is tense. If we don't bring Helen's killer to justice, this scandal could scupper our entire operation. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
I'll come lounge around and then decide. I don't know. We'll see if I'm in the area. I'll come lounge around and then decide.
I encourage you to consider this offer seriously. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Yeah.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations. Those two seem to have some issues. You seem competent. You could have dealt with this. Yeah.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise.
Okay.
The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Oh, 100%. You sound a bit worn out. All right, I've got everything I need. You sound a bit worn out.
Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Yeah, you're lying through your teeth. You have to. No, they seem like jackasses.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue.
You just said you were tired.
Productive, and happy member of our society.
Helen must have been pretty popular. Those two seem to have some issues.
The Administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
All right, I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Helen's killer. Yeah, what can you tell me about Endonos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Potentially? I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
I agree. Okay, thanks, Ada. Oh my gosh. This is just so weird. Okay. So I got perks. Oh, everyone's got perks now. Okay. Sam got perks. So what do we want to do with you? Jazz hands. This companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. Companion ability damage. Increase the damage of death by this companion's ability. Spec Ops. Chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown while they perform their okay, no, let's do this. Okay. That's Sam's. Victor. What do you have? You have Mad Max. While Max is in your party, you and your companions deal bonus damage with science weapons. This companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster. Let's give him that one too. Parvati. You gonna have the same thing? Yeah. Because they're gonna be switching out their weapons. I know they will be. Let's just do it. Ellie. And then I don't get perks, but I get, okay, so that's 40. All right, let's go hit tech. But I also wanted to do dialogue, that's right. Okay, those two are at 40 now. So I get Scramble and I get Terrifying. I need 3 more to get into this for Persuade. Alright. So these are all up to... And then the next level. Okay, so where everything is... Well, this is the only one that isn't... My tech isn't. But we're going to get there. Oh, I did end up with the perk. I didn't think I did. To reset a okay. While having no companions, nope. Bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions, no. Increase the carry capacities from your companions. Yeah, because I'm getting to where I am now. Getting encumbered. Okay. So what is my... Okay, 250 now. Cool. Nice. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. I was going to go back to Roseway to get that taken care of because we've already been there. Find out what Orson wants. And this is just taking a weird turn. So I think we will go back to Roseway so we can get that off our map. And then I was going to go to Phineas's lab, talk to him. This is just weird. Anyway, if you're enjoying, we'll sit here with Ada and Sam. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.